There are thousands of videos of the Queen that give an incredible insight into what the monarch is really like, unsurprising, given that she has been on the throne for a monumental 70 years. Of the many hilarious videos, a clip from a 1989 reception for the Commonwealth at the Royal Albert Hall has delighted royal fans. In the video, the Queen is seen chatting with children from all over the Commonwealth about everything from what she has got Prince William for Christmas to whether she believes in Santa Claus. During the reception, the Queen met several children from the various countries, many of whom were wearing their national dress. Famed royal biographer, Andrew Morton, pointed out this moment as one of favorites during his appearance on the Mirror's podcast, Pod Save the Queen. Love the royals. Sign UP for the Mirror's daily newsletter to get all the latest news on the Queen, Charles, Kate, Wills, Meghan, Harry and the rest of the firm. Click here to sign up. Morton, who has just released his 25th book The Queen, appeared on the podcast and revealed his favorite moment from Her Majesty's reign. He said, "I just love her dry sense of humor, and she was once asked by a little boy, 'Do you believe in Father Christmas?' The Queen, ever the consummate diplomat, said, 'He'd like to think that I believe in Father Christmas, and to me, that is a clever answer from someone who does crossword puzzles.'" Later in the video from 1989, a handful of other brilliant questions were put to the monarch, such as, "Do you like being the Queen?" Her Majesty can be seen to think about her answer and says, "It's a very busy life," before being cut off by another young child who asks, "How big is your palace?" She says with a huge grin, "My palace is quite large. It has very long corridors to walk down it, especially if one is late." Another child asked, "Is the crown very heavy?" To which the Queen replied, "It's quite heavy, yes, you don't really want to walk around in it." Earlier in the interview, Morton spoke in detail about the Queen and how she is securing the future of the royal family in her final years. He said, "The Queen is a very tidy person, and even as a little girl she used to keep her shoes all lined up properly and wake up in the night and make sure everything was tidy, so there is a tidiness about her character. And you can see there is a lot of tidying up going on at the minute towards the end of the reign." The biggest issue that needed to be tidied was Camilla and how she will be referred to in the future. The Queen has incrementally brought Camilla's status higher and higher. A few years ago she put her in the Privy Council so she could be there when the succession was announced. Then she was made a member of the Order of the Garter, and finally she says that she'd like Camilla to be called Queen Consort. That has kind of ended the debate, because when Prince Charles first married Camilla, the mood music was that she was never going to be called Queen, and within a matter of years they were backtracking very quickly. Earlier this year, an unprecedented statement was released to coincide with the Queen's accession day on February 6, which read, "I would like to express my thanks to you all for your support. I remain eternally grateful for, and humbled by, the loyalty and affection that you continue to give me. And when, in the fullness of time, my son Charles becomes king, I know you will give him and his wife Camilla the same support that you have given me. And it is my sincere wish that, when that time comes, Camilla will be known as Queen Consort as she continues her own loyal service." Elsewhere in the interview, Mr. Morton explained how the transition between the Queen and Prince Charles will be one of the easiest in history. The author said, "This is going to be the smoothest transition in history, certainly at least since Queen Victoria and Edward VII. The Queen has asked for Prince Charles to be the head of the Commonwealth. There have been knighthoods for those involved in the transition. There is a book on what to do when she dies, and it goes on.